You have to go into this with longevity in mind, which means being constantly good in what you do. So do that. I'm Piet from Design Needed, and here is why your marketing is failing. Planning. If you don't know this, it is very easy to start a business. To keep it going, that is basically where the challenge lies. Startups focus on that first year, whether planned or out of necessity. As a business, you have to constantly look at how you can reinvent yourself. It is actually quite recent that social media became such a phenom when it comes to online marketing. Pretty sure people don't even consider business cards or flyers anymore, which is still one of the most effective marketing tools out there. Think car windows, think shopping malls, think vouchers. The simplest ideas still have the most impact. Adapt. You might be an amazing blogger, but it means nothing if there is no one to write for. What does that mean? Well, you have to think bigger than your current trait. I have come across clients who create leather jackets only to teach themselves how to code their own website. You cannot go into business believing that what you know is enough or be above learning something new. Your business's growth is dependent on you. You have to be brave, even if you think you can't. If you had the guts to take the first leap, why not take another? Know your client. You would be amazed how many SMEs don't even consider this point. Where are your clients? What are they into? What do they do and how will they see you? Are they old enough to buy from you? Is your product geared towards them? You're wasting marketing resources if you're trying to sell a high-end leather couch to an 18-year-old. Yet businesses still seem shocked when I point this out on their Facebook advertising. You have to be specific when targeting your clients. Speaking of which, Facebook is very specific to help ensure that your advert is seen by the right clients. Yet, I still see people trying to sell me a website. I can make my own website. This is one of the reasons why I always try to teach my clients how to make their own ads first, to see that A, it is simple enough to do it yourself, but B, it still comes down to planning. You have to use the right channels. If you are selling a new beer, for example, would you create flyers and drop them at an all-age home? No. You're more likely to find said clients if you advertise for an outdoor event or collab with a similar type of music festival. You have to be patient. If you build it, they will come. Being in marketing, I have been down this road many times, doing an advert and thinking, yes, this is it. It looks so good, all the clients are going to roll in. It rarely ever happens. It takes time to establish a brand and then you have to create trust along with it. And that takes even longer. If anyone tells you otherwise, they're butchering you up. Trust me, I've seen it all. The secret is persistence. You cannot give up. You have a terrible product or service. You are in competition all the time. Accept that. You might be good in your field, but there could be someone better. And that's okay. No one said this was a fair race. Just like there's someone better, there's probably also someone who is worse. Either worse service or worse product than you. You have to go into this with longevity in mind, which means being constantly good in what you do. So do that. Your marketing is bad. Another rhetoric I hear is that we are a startup, so finances is limited. Yes, so what is the idea? That you get to it eventually? If you get up in the morning, you just go to work? No. You probably wash your face and maybe put some deodorant on. At least. Your brand is seen in the same way. It is being judged right now. Someone is looking at saying, I can probably do that in Word. And if they are, then boy oh boy, you're in for a bumpy ride. You have to stand out from the noise. And you have to be unique in not only what you do, but in what you look like. Which takes me to my next point. Marketing is a constant. And yes, it is an investment. You want to know why you're not standing out? Because maybe you're not putting enough time in visually or in a marketing capacity. digital presence is very important right now. And if you're listening to me going, oof, we might have to talk. You have to try something and then try something new. Guess what? You're going to fail. Before you succeed, it is going to take 9 ads that don't work before you find the one that does. And that is simply because there is no definitive recipe when it comes to marketing. What might work here might not work there. And that is simply one of those things. Rest assured though, there is a solution to every problem. So don't give up on your business, no matter how challenging it becomes. And it will become challenging. So be resilient and don't stop trying new things. Appeared from Design Needed, and these have been reasons why your marketing fails you.